Hello everyone, you're watching PokerNews.com and welcome back to our coverage of the World Series of Poker. I am with 888 Ambassador Dominik Nitsche. Now 888 has a lot of really cool kind of interesting variants and games, one of them being the push-fold game, which apparently you dip your hand in pretty regular. So first off, for the viewers, just tell us what is the basic idea of this game?
Right, the basic idea is pretty simple. They're trying to reduce poker down to a very simple game of going all in or folding, and they try to accomplish it by setting the maximum buy-in to start the game at 5 big blinds. So at 5 big blinds, you're either going to be all in or folding, but the unique thing about the game is that it's not just kept at 5 big blinds. Stacks do get deeper, so like sometimes you have like all these different stack sizes around the table, and it's sort of like a tournament where this guy has 5 big blinds, this guy has 25, and then this one's up to 100. So it's like kind of a unique game that I really enjoy playing, yeah.
Well, I know that it's kind of one of your specialties is a short stack and short stack kind of MTTs. So for players who are playing these games, give us a little bit of just tips, tricks, advice, things on dealing with a really short stack.
Dealing with a really short stack, go all in a lot. Once you put your big blind in the middle, you have to realize that when you only have 5 big blinds and there's one of your big blinds already gone, you don't need much of a hand to put the rest of your chips in the middle. That's important. I see a lot of people make a mistake of, oh yeah, you know, I have only 4 big blinds behind, and they fold like a somewhat reasonable hand. Basically, if you have a hand like Jack-9 suited or something and 2 people are all in front of you, you have like a dream situation to call it off with a suited hand, because suited hands do play really well in like multi-way all-ins. So yeah, I think that's the most important thing I see like a lot of people miss, like spots where 2 people are already all in, which happens quite frequently actually in these games, and then they just missed like the easiest all-in call of the world. So I think that's where people lose, basically. Yeah.
And actually, our next video next week with Dominik is going to be about shove-fold ranges, which is something new, but also very essential and very talked about in the poker world. So stay tuned next week. Dominik Nitsche, 888 Ambassador. I'm Sarah Herring. You guys are with us here on PokerNews.com.